Right, okay, thank you so much. I think you made
Mike.
some
Good morning.
contributions. Raphael, good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
How you doing?
Good morning, viewers. Mike, we did not see you yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday was the day we map out to respect
On
Lazarus.
the program or
No. It's
you
all
said
of
you didn't
us.
see
It's part of
yesterday.
us. It's
You
part,
don't
it's part of
understand. You
us.
said
It's part
you
of
didn't see me
us.
yesterday.
I didn't see you on the,
You need to
let me say funeral, whatever. You did not
you need to
appear.
clarify that.
Yeah, because
But did you
we.
call me?
No,
Did
I
you
didn't
inform
call you,
me?
but I keep on saying it on
But you should
this.
have called me. You should have
See,
informed me.
listen, Mike. I keep on saying Ebuka for did this, Ebuka for give us money. He sponsor us. He say during this thing of Lazarus. I keep on saying it. Then yesterday, some of them actually contributed the whole Oba. Yeah, these people that are selling here because the guy always helps them carry load. So I keep on saying it. At a stage, I understand that I'm the only one saying it. At a stage, I understand I'm the only one saying it. That's why I just hesitated telling anybody again. Because it's like maybe Lazarus is my senior brother or my junior brother from the same father. But this why I'm doing it is that we are a people here. We are one. The guy sometimes he come here, he spoke when he was alive. He was speaking with Chigozie Christian Matthew currently. So I keep on doing it. At a stage, I found out that maybe, I don't know, I was forcing people to do what they don't like or didn't like to do. So now I carried out yesterday. I said, okay, let me and these people. But to my greatest surprise, Christian came. Many of us, they come. Oh. I saw Obara. Obara said, we did not tell him. I said, you didn't know that Lazarus died?
Raphael?
So, but Christian, Mike, anyway, we did it and we're going to do it this morning again because it was from 6 p.m. yesterday, it lingered up to 8 p.m. Then, our donor, the greatest donor, though many people donated, but Ebuka Okafor, Tunde Okafor, Ebuka from Oka, Anambra State, he gave the highest and they sponsored us and say we should do it to respect the guy. So you must join this morning home because I said something must be done today for you guys that were not around yesterday to partake. Thank you. So,
Thank you
what do you
very
have for
much,
me
the
this
organizer.
morning? As
The great organizer.
you know what an organizer they do now? See. So I keep your own for you.
Enjoy yourself. I know you enjoyed yourself yesterday.
Oh, no, be small.
Have
Christian
mental.
Day now we invited Pastor. Pastor, we worship God, we prayed, we said a lot. Everybody said a lot
Let's do
about
what we are here for
Lazarus
today.
yesterday. It was great. Okay, come on, Mike. What do you have for me?
Kidnapping epidemic is what we are discussing. The administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the former president Muhammadu Buhari.
Buhari.
We witnessed it.
Yeah,
During
17,000 were
yeah.
kidnapped. 17,000 were kidnapped during Mohammed regime, Mohammed Buhari regime, then
this
Tinubu,
president.
Ahmed Tinubu. Then 90% was during, Mohammed's Buhari's regime. Then 10% Tinubu's regime. Then if you can check it statistically, if 10% could be given to a man that is not up to 1 year at Aso Rock, 10%. If you calculate it mathematically, you will find out that if Tinubu stay here, 8 years, okay, I think he's gonna triple Tinubu, Mohammed Buhari's regime, percentage. It's gonna be like millions of people will die, will be kidnapped. Because Tinubu was just barely 8 months. Out of 17,000 Nigerians kidnapped during both of them, their regime, Tinubu is just having 10%. I think we must buckle up our shoe. We must buckle up our sandal.
3 years or so.
I'm telling you, we must buckle up every Nigerian, not only federal government, local people, local vigilante, state government, Nigerians, we should buckle up to fight insecurity in Nigeria. Because I'm afraid that if Tinubu could get this kind of bigger chunk out of that 17,000, just barely 8 months, if Tinubu could stay there like 4 years, I think they will kidnap everybody in Nigeria. So what I'm trying to say is that we should make sure that we advise federal government on how to handle this insecurity of a thing by what? Allowing the states to have their own police commands. Lagos State own, not be say federal o. Lagos State policing. Ogun State, their own. Ekiti, Ondo. Are you listening to me? Anambra own, Imo own, Delta own. All the states must have their own police. Make sure that the people from that region are all enlisted into their state police. Their state policing should be the responsibility of the indigenous people of that state. Are you listening to me? And that is when security is gonna work. Everywhere will be secured because an Anambra man will not allow you to mess up Anambra State. You cut your head. Likewise, Ogun State man will not allow you to come on to Ogun State, start encroaching on their land there, in their farmland, everywhere, kidnapping people, killing people. No, we need state police. I didn't understand. It is time that Tinubu begin to understand the loopholes of the former administration. From there, he's gonna get it right because he must correct it. Buhari was busy, doing his normal business, promoting Fulani. Fulani herdsmen, budgeting out over 100 billion naira. He made it open for the Métis Allah cattle rearing platform. He became all of a sudden their grand patron across West Africa. Buhari. I don't know what concerns Nigerian president with cattle rearers. So that's why they were largely funded by the former administration. And you can see the outcome. I look onto my WhatsApp the other day. I discovered that I saw what they posted there. Over 500 healers coming from the axis of Niger into Nigeria. They were all Fulani militias. You know what they call themselves? Métis Allah, Mayeti Allah security outfits. They are there. They said they want to protect Nigerian land. Mayeti Allah is giving us security, whether we like it or not. They said they are coming down to southeast, south, southwest, middle belt, core north, northeast, northwest. Listen and listen good. They were jubilating, shouting. Over 500 healers, fully loaded with Fulani militia. They were in blue, clothes, covering their faces. See, Mike, these people are not security outfit, though. They are coming to take over the whole land. Fulani, you can never allow pussycats to safeguard fishes, meats that are being dried, that are on the chimney. You put meat, fish to dry up there while there is bonfire down. The up is chimney. And you are telling the cat to do what? To secure it, Oga. That one no be security. The whole fish and meat will finish. Are you listening to me? So what I'm trying to say, we need cooperation. We need to be cohesive. We need to be inclusive in this government. They should allow the local people to partake on the war against insecurity in Nigeria. See, I just want to insert an example. Look at what happened in Ekiti. 2 Ekiti monarchs were killed after they went to meeting. On their way coming back, Fulani militia attacked them currently. I am not talking about last year or 2 years ago. This is what we discover on the paper, front page of Nigerian newspapers. 2 Ekiti monarchs. Monarchs are kings. Kings are obas in Yoruba land. Mike, if it could be that Fayoche is the current governor of Ekiti State, it won't happen. I'm just telling you, it will not happen.
Remember when he was the governor of Ekiti?
Yes, it pains me. It is paining me for the death of those 2 obas. They are not my father. They are not Igbo man. They don't have not anything to do with me.
Fayoche told the youth to carry
arms. That's a governor.
Face this evil man.
That was my governor.
These men of the underworld.
That was my governor. People that are criticizing Ralph because I'm always too blunt. I have an announcement to make. Fayose of Ekiti State was my governor. I love him. If could be that Fayose of Ekiti, former governor, is still the governor of Ekiti State, those two of us, nobody who born them, they won't die. Because inside the Ekiti forest, he gave the youth arms. They drove out all these Fulani militias out of Ekiti forest. Do you know what orchestrated it? The death of Farasonte's daughter. Fasorenti's daughter. Fasorenti's daughter that returned from London. Fulani militia, idiots, dirty people, met this lady, this fine woman, an educated woman, a mother for that matter, from UK. They shot him on the highway. And you know that time, someone went to that to commiserate with Baba. He tell Baba, say, at least, Evans, they kidnap people. He left what he come to do. Normal thing to calm down the old man tension. He jumped to Igbo. That at least Evans, they kidnap. Made the man forget his daughter that was killed by Fulani herdsmen. See, let me tell you, we needed to do something about insecurity in Nigeria. We should not allow only federal government. Federal government is sleeping, always sleeping. Always, they always wake them. Oga, wake up. Wolf is coming. Oga, wake up. Wolf is coming. Oga, if we could allow police, state policing, if we could allow our local vigilante, if we could allow our youths to take up arms, fortify them with all manner of AK-47, AK-49, bulletproof vests, the jackets. I don't think Malian Fulani, Senegal Fulani, Niger Fulani, Chad, we have any infantry or impetus to be what? Threatening this country.
Can I read this?
Read it out.
Okay, addressing the press conference in Abuja, I want you to also listen, Felix. On Monday, the Civil Society Joint Action Group revealed that 2,423 persons had been killed, while 1,872 others have been abducted since the inauguration of President Tinubu. Oh my. Now, speaking on behalf of the group, the executive director of the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, Awa Musa, said insecurity had persisted over the last 3 administrations, with 24,816 Nigerians killed and 15,597 persons abducted in the last administration of President Buhari between 2019 and 2023.
Mike, you do you know what happened? Yeah? The figure you are giving, sorry to say this, are the ones accounted for. There are thousands that were not accounted for. Listen and listen good before you are criticism.
We don't even know.
Mike, we did not know many that were killed. Are you listening to what I'm saying? So, my brother, let me tell you, I miss Fayose of Ekiti.
Just a waste of life.
I'm telling you, wasting of lives. Yep. 2 monarchs. I mourn them. May their souls rest in peace. If could be that Fayose is still governor of Ekiti, Fulani militias will escape the whole Ekiti forest. They will run. They will have scorned. Because Fayose himself is worse than an Aburu. He understands life. He's a grass to grace, grassroots politician. Fayose of Ekiti dine and eat with miscreants on the streets. Blend them. You understand? Give them orientation to come in. Reintegrate them into what? Social life. See, Fayose of Ekiti is it. Had it been he was there, nobody would have died. See, let me tell you, Mike, I'm not happy. Ask me why. Yoruba, Southwest, they don't understand what we are saying. They think that every Igbo youth is rubbish. See, go to Anambra State today. You don't cause insecurity there and go free. You don't cause anything, insecurity. A kidnapper, a thief, if they get wind up, you are gone. You cannot stay in the forest, any forest in Anambra State as Fulani herdsmen. They get the information that you were there, or God, the next day you are gone. Oh, sorry. The next day you are gone. They will attack you. They will attack you. They will make sure that they left that place. They leave the place. Do you know that in Igbo land again, they don't allow local chiefs parleying with these Fulanis? Because in those days, those Fulanis will come with their cattle. Some of those chiefs and the Ezes, I mean kings, we go and start, mingling with those Fulani to collect money from that parcel of land or portion of land. They always settle, erect their slums, their huts where they are staying.
Now, away from that, Raphael, the Nigerian government has said that they are open for dialogue, engagements
with
Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Of course, these countries pulled out of ECOWAS last week. We got the news yesterday. Yeah, that was last week. So, is it not too late for the Nigerian government, to dialogue with these people?
Mike, excuse me.
And why didn't they treat the cost?
ECOWAS issue, exit of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger is not a new issue now. It's supposed to be a foregone alternative, a foregone discussion, a foregone matter. I have a question for you, Mike. Don't be annoyed though. I don't want to answer before I ask you this question. Why Tinubu all this while was sneaking into France? All of a sudden we see him in the airport going to France. How many times? And before you know it, questions begin to flow, come in all over social media. Crowded questions. What was Tinubu doing in France? All of a sudden, this is the aftermath. See, the exit of Mali and Burkina Faso, Niger Republic, is going to spell doom for the West. France, British, the Belgians. See, let me tell you, it's going to expand. I want it to expand into Eastern Africa. Because in the Eastern Africa, you have the Belgian holding Congo there. The Eastern Africa, you have the Portuguese holding on to Cape Verde. In the Eastern Africa, you have the Portuguese holding on to Equatorial Guinea. Are you listening to me? See, I want it to expand. It shouldn't be only France and the British. Are you listening to me? The exit of these three countries is that they are tired of France. They are tired of the France. What the French is doing in all their colony in West Africa is an aberration, abomination. It's not supposed to be. You left your colony for good, you go. You are not needed there again. You don't need to pick all the politicians, your representatives or the so-called stooges to represent you, thereby milking their natural resources. The exit of Mali is telling us now that we are coming up. The West African blacks, we are coming up. We are growing. French over the years are busy milking Mali. I said it yesterday, maybe not on this platform, that I have never in my life known what Mali is producing, what Mali is known for. The chief producer of thing, nobody knows in Africa, because French mounted on them. Whatever is coming there, I think they are closer with the chair boundary with I think Cote d'Ivoire. And Cote d'Ivoire is the greatest producer of coffee, COFFEE, in the world. Coffee, then followed by Ethiopia. Then today we don't know. Nobody has ever known what Burkina Faso is known for. Burkina Babes, we don't know what they are doing. The French mounted on them. The same thing with Niger. Niger now we've known because of the junta, the military junta that took over from the democratically elected government last year. We know that the Niger are number 5 production of uranium in the world.
Is there any
very expensive
implication it's going to have on Nigeria?
No,
the giant of Africa.
Oga, I said Nigeria is not a giant of Africa now. Make you know the yab this kind of thing, Mike. Giant of Africa for what? What do you mean? Cotonou is neater than Lagos. Togo is neat. Abidjan is the neatest capital state in West Africa. Very neat. Life is going on there. Quick giant of Africa. Look at Lagos everywhere. Look at. If I wanna get my own platform, my camera will be world class. As I'm talking, I will be showing it to the whole world. Look at road. Which kind giant of Africa? Akwa Ibom is very neat, I know. is you give the credit to Akwa Ibom state government. Owerri is very neat. You give credit to Owerri people. They are the most educated in Igbo land. If you don't know.
State, yeah?
See,
Don't you have some neat
no neat place in Lagos. Go to Lake Akoko Island, they get money.
Even Ikeja.
Ikeja, what are you saying? Ikeja is thinking now. Ikeja is where I grew up. I grew up at Oga. There are many ghetto in Ikeja. Go to Igbo and see by yourself. You're telling me Ikeja is neat. Which is Nigeria is not any giant of Africa. Nigeria is the most corrupt country in the world. We're not talking about Africa. Don't call us giants. We are giants for nothing. About what the West is doing to West African states. ECOWAS, Economic Community of the West African States, we are tired of the British, the Belgian, and the what? The French.
All right, that's true.
See, let me tell you, the pulling out of Mali does not concern Nigeria. It's Malian business. Pulling out of Niger Republic, it doesn't concern Nigeria, it's for the Nigerians. Then the pulling out of Burkina Faso is for the Burkina Faso to enjoy what God has given them. Their politicians are tired. Most of them are inside, in confinement because of their previous sins. And I don't know why Nigeria could not sleep because Mali is going out. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, they are beginning to understand what God has deposited on their lands. Not Nigeria that are busy cutting away the commonwealth of this nation over the years. I'm telling you, if Nigeria try attack these three countries, Abuja will be no more.
All right,
thank you so much.
Raphael.